Dude, we begged Zane to come to this tournament. And
He's losing to the cronies.
he is Koopa isn't a crony. He is in top 8.
He's a Zane. But if Zane's
He's a Zane crony?
of Marth.
All right, if you had to pick between the two of them, Koopa might be the crony. But he's in top 8.
He's a powerful crony.
Against Jmook. And so this is kind of, SoCal local hero. Koopa, has been really good for a long time. A lot of people don't know, might not remember. Koopa was a Mario main for forever. And then finally switched to Marth.
The Marth was actually his Smurf on net play, and it was called Cold Steel 86.
Oh, yeah. And he just ruined people's lives on Anthers. But 2 quick stocks from Jmook out the gate. I will say the past few times I've watched these two play, because it's happened a few times at locals as well, not just Star League, at Melee in Progress, and maybe at Verdugo as well. This is just heavily in Jmook's favor.
Yeah.
And I think, he's... against Marth, I think Jmook had never lost to a Marth until he played Zane at Genesis a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think no matter how temperamental Jmook gets against Fox, and he has been in the last little while, I think these matchups are they're in there.
Yeah, it's just super, super tough when you're up against the best Sheik in probably Marth's worst relevant matchup, I would say. And I don't think it's terrible, but I'd say of all of them, it's probably his worst.
Just getting forced up there. You just got to forget that happened as Koopa.
Yeah, that's a really rough start. It kind of reminds me, so there was this first week, Jmook moved from New York, came to SoCal, went to his first local, which was a Melee in Progress, and Jmook and Koopa played at that tournament. It was one of his first top sets in SoCal. And Jmook I think he might have 12 stocked Koopa in that set. I think he double 4 stocked Koopa in the set. And he's done another one right now.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of this tall to ride kind of moments in this matchup. And Jmook just capitalizes so hard off each of them. Well, like that right there, that forward tilt pushes him off the platform, and he just dies for it.
And he caught him with the late. He timed the fair too, so it's sent at the down angle, and Koopa had the bad DI to top it off, and it just sent him so far into the blast zone.
He was just trying to light shield on platform, man.
He's just trying to get out of the
way to work.
That's a brutal way to start the set, because that feels so bad when it's that quick too. Oh, almost caught him with the needle again as well.
Koopa's gonna need to come up with a brand new punish game, I think, to win.
Yeah. The defense in this matchup is so tough too, because I feel like there's a lot of work that Marth needs to do. To not get grabbed to begin with, but once you do get grabbed, mixing the way you DI off of Sheik's grab effectively. And that's just really, really hard to figure out against someone like Jmook, who's mathed out so many situations against this character. I feel like from my bottom tier Sheik perspective, something that I struggle with is the way different Marths choose to DI off of early down throw. But Jmook's just ready for everything.
Yeah, it's a much easier reaction than a Fox tech chase.
Yeah.
Once you have that.
Absolutely. Ooh, he's hoping for the tipper there, maybe. Jmook's defense in this matchup is so good, too. Generally, a really, really good strength. Wow, just tacks on 3. Doesn't worry about, having to kill or anything. Just gets him to 100.
Yeah, starts charging up that pack again. It feels like such a mountain.
Yeah. You get that one, but... Yeah, I think it's really... Sheik's defense against Marth in this matchup is really, really tough to break, and I think Jmook's strength in this matchup... I remember getting coached in this matchup for the very first time by R2D-Lu.
Oh, yeah.
And we just sat down and we watched Jmook versus Zane. It was a set from 2.5 years ago or something, and just showing me all the instances of how Jmook will CC and how quick he is to active out of it. I think in comparison to other Sheiks, especially at the time, is like the Sheik will get the CC, but they aren't fast enough to get the hit or the grab that they need on the spacing that the Marth is at.
Yeah.
But Jmook's timing is so tight off of his CC confirm. That's what makes that's one of the things that makes this matchup
for it right
terrifying.
there, but then Koopa nared, so he was just able to pop that detail. Okay. And that's, like, this should have been Koopa's whole situation, right?
I can't believe he reversed
Just gets reversaled at the ledge.
Oh, it's just 2 quick ones.
And that reverse forward air as well, he just never misses that.
No, he's so consistent at it. Never goes in the opposite direction. Mine is going in the opposite direction all the time.
Josh is really good at that too.
See, easy. A CC grab, even though Koopa is at like such a far distance. I think the important thing is, like, you know, not the hardest thing in the world, but doing it every single time. And it's another stock.
So how's your weekend been, man?
It's been good. I'm very, very happy I won this tournament. Or no, I won this tournament. Jesus, I'm imagining I'm Jmook right now.
A twist planned for us?
Danny told me to thug finals the winner. I was like, what do you want me to do? Lose to like get 12 stock by option?
That's pretty sweet, actually.
Well, Koopa gets 1. I'd hate to let another 4 stock happen in the set.
JV?
Dude, he hits the reverse every time.
I think it could be JV. And not quite.
Not quite. Maybe cheese him? Oh, catches him on the way up, and that's it, man. I mean, that was just solidly in Jmook's favor. He never really gave any ground through the whole set. And he kind of jump checked Koopa. He was like, hey, man, saw you got the Fox bracket. What's up? Like,
he put Koopa in the air a lot, and Koopa was kind of either coming down with an aerial or like not able to safely make it to a platform.
Yeah.
He's kind of just up there. He would side B.
He was catching, he didn't let him come down safe that much. He caught his jump a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Like, you would see him, like, get under, squeak up tilt as Koopa would try to jump out or challenge with an aerial, and then it would always end with him getting sent off stage.
And the few advantage situations Koopa did have just turned into reversals so fast.
Yeah.
Like that FD game, he had him at the ledge, and then he had to up B onto stage, gets reversed.
And then all of a sudden it's Jmook's
It's just a whole nother stock, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I mean, to be honest, somewhat what I expected based off of how the previous sets have gone.
Yeah.
But Koopa has had an amazing tournament, getting 7th out of the 64 players here. Yeah, that's pretty wild, right? Like, Koopa went on a huge run. Beats Sunsei to get here. And as someone who, Sunsei, I think I respect a lot in the Marth matchup. So beating him to get into top 8, that's a great.
Sunsei after his Kadoran set might have been off kilter.
Mental fractured.
Not happy.